Greetings from Southern Yankee Homestead. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So here in a minute I'm going to switch it over to time lapse and just go through the process of chipping using WoodMax WM8H. Have to look because the first time I did a video with the WoodMax I accidentally said another company's name, so I want to make sure that I say the words correctly. But the reason I'm doing this video is because we had someone ask why we chip all of our wood, why do we spend the money on a wood chipper and not just throw it down back and let it rot down or burn it. Growing up, about the age of 11 or so, we moved, and I did a lot of land clearing just using a bow saw and an ATV to haul all the brush down back away from everything. Well, the pile was absolutely huge in just the couple of years we were there and I was doing clearing. Well, we got a lot more land here and a lot more clearing that we're doing, so we end up with a lot more brush, and we can use the brush. We really can. We can use it as wood chips. We definitely can use it more for wood chips than we can for compost 20 years down the road. But the bigger issue, we live in the South, Southeast Virginia to be more specific. So brush piles are great places for wildlife. Work great for rabbits, raccoons, skunks, possums. You know, other than the rabbits, all of those are kind of hard on chickens and animals. So we're not necessarily trying to harbor that kind of thing. But the bigger issue with brush piles in the South is they have a tendency to collect snakes. More specifically, cottonmouths, copperheads, and rattlers. We don't have a problem with the black snakes, but the copperheads, we've had small brush piles when we're doing the land clearing that were 3 weeks old, and we had copperheads coming out of there. Copperhead snakes are poisonous if you're not from this area. So part of our chipping process is to eliminate the habitat for certain non-friendly species. Additionally, why do we not burn it? Well, burning takes time. You get a certain time of year you're allowed to burn, and then you're not allowed to burn for the rest of the year. I think it's about a 2 to 3 month time frame here in Virginia where you can burn. Well, burning it's all fine and dandy, but you don't end up with much usable material. We could spread the ashes on the garden, but too many ashes on the garden is worse than, not enough ashes on the garden. The charcoal, if we decided to do biochar, we could use that for the animals, but even then, the amount of brush we have is just way too much biochar. On top of that, it's a safety factor. We don't really have a good area that's far away from everything where we can burn stuff. So burning it is not a good option for us. We have burned in the past. We're not going to be, we'll burn small stuff in the future because, we go through quite a bit of wood in the evenings and afternoons, and I'll use a lot of that brush to start a fire. But for the most part, we don't deal with the brush, not burning anyways. If you see behind me, this is the pile of brush we're going to be cutting. This is, I'm 6 feet tall, and that top branch there is right about 6 feet, and we're probably every bit of 20 feet long, and we got full-length trees in here down at the bottom, so there's a lot of chips here. I'm guessing it's going to be at least 2 loads with the Daihatsu. We're going to be using our little Daihatsu dump behind our B2650 and our WoodMax WM8H to Well, the battery died somewhere along the way. Big surprise there from GoPro. But we did finish up. That is the second load from the Daihatsu. So if I had to guess, I'd say we have about probably 1.5 cubic yards of wood chips. We're not done in the goat yard. I still got a lot of raking and pine needles and little sticks and whatnot to clean up. But we did make some good headway here. We got that big pile of stuff gone. There's still some stuff over there. Oop. Still some stuff over there. Goats are skinning it for us, so I'll worry about collecting that at a later time. There's a bunch of overspray and whatnot, but yeah, who cares? Oh, this is for the middle of the video where I stopped on. There was a jam, so audio overlay for earlier in the video. What you're seeing here, I had a piece of gum ball or sweet gum get stuck in the between the roller and the chipper portion of the wood chipper. It took a little bit to get it out. I ended up having to forcefully pull the chunk out, or at least get it somewhat. It was wedged in there really good. But we got it. Alright, back to the video at hand. So with this lovely load of wood chips, we are, well, closer to what we're going to need this year for the gardens and the flower beds and the orchard and all that other stuff. And in case you're wondering, yes, we do use the wood chips for just about everything. We'll use them for the gardens, we'll use them for the flower beds, because, you know, it helps keep the weeds down. Why not? It's probably hard to see right now because, well, it's not a very green time of season, but yeah, we heavily chip the orchard. Try to keep some of the crabgrass down. I don't know if it works or not, but I think my hose has a leak. Anyhow, other than that, yeah. So if you're wondering, or if you weren't, why we chip everything instead of burning or trashing, yeah, we just don't want to deal with copperheads. So hope you enjoyed this video. Check out the description also. We got a couple new things in the works, and if they're not in the description yet, then, well, they will be soon enough. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and you'll see one of us on the next video. Bye.